All right, let's talk about retarder and glaze. Retarder, you just put a little bit into your acrylic, it comes out pretty fast. So just be careful, you just need a few drops. It's clear, so you really have to be watching. And then with your palette knife, you really just need to mix it in. The point of retarder is to slow down the drying process, okay? So you need to get it in all of your colors. I already did it, so I'm not going to have that be part of the video. You also need to make a value scale of one color, so you need a value range from one color. So mine is blue, and then you're going to paint a section. This is going to be on the back. Let it dry. Mine is already ready to go. So you just need the next thing is you need to get glass or varnish. It's kind of the same thing, or glaze. It all means the same thing. But it's going to allow your paint to be see-through. So put it in a separate spot. I know you're running out of room. It's a little hard. You can't see. I didn't realize it wasn't in the camera view. But when you mix, so I'm going to go to a lighter color. So I'm just going to grab. And then you have to just grab a little, and then you're going to mix it in with your glaze. So here you can see a little bit of me trying to mix it in. Now I can see, because I'm used to glaze, that I went a little too thick. I didn't have enough glaze. The point of this technique is for the paint to be transparent, okay, a little bit, so that it has a tint, a hint of your color in with there, you can see. So you just pick up a little bit of the glaze. There, I kind of go up until I can sort of see through it. There, you can see that. You can see through it a little bit. That's what you want. You want to be able to see through it because you want to see that base color. This is these two techniques, the retarder and glazing, you're going to be using a lot when you're using acrylic. So you really need to know these are the two best tools to help you be able to blend. And remember, you're going to want the illusion of form, and this is the best way to do it without having an outline. You can do wet on wet, but this is a better technique for big spaces, and it's a really good technique for you to learn. So I'm just gradually going darker, and you should be able to see through your paint a little bit to the background color. It's just a much richer color than the color that you have on the other side. Just keep going, adding the dark, and if you go too dark, you just add more of the mid-tone. I can see I didn't have enough glaze, so I'm going to add some more. Careful about switching. I switched over my brush and there was too much paint, so then I just have to pull the light color down. So I blended it off, and then I'm going to go get a light color. You're going to have to learn about switching your brush over to the other side. And then just pull the color down. There's a little bit of an outline, and I know when I was painting it wasn't as dark. It always looks darker in the video than what I'm actually painting. I'm going to lighten it up, put a little bit of blue, again using the glaze to keep it transparent. Pretty good. So there's a little skid mark there. You want to make sure that you pull all the way through and don't come back. Again, that's something you're going to find when you are painting. That's pretty much it. I'm going to add a little yellow to brighten up this value scale. It is going to be more glossy because we added the glass medium varnish glaze. So it'll be a much richer color. But here you'll see you have to add glaze to the yellow too. Adding a little bit more white, and then I'll add a little bit of yellow. But I do want you to do a bigger section of this on the back of your paper, just so you can experiment and get a nice, good range. You are going to need a little bit of a bigger brush. Mine was a little too big. I made it work, but here I'm adding the yellow to brighten it up. So make sure you don't have a small brush. Come and get me if you don't have a big brush. But you're going to figure this out. Glaze and retarder are going to be your best friends during this project because the retarder slows down the drawing process and glaze allows you to have transparent layers where you can really build up a lot of detail. Have fun!